Hi, welcome to Akasha Yoga Practice. My name is Kirsten, and I'll take you through a 20 minutes Yin Yoga practice to create deeper connection with your body. So this is a practice that touches on our front line, on our back line. It opens the chest, works into the hips and on the spine. And the intention of this practice is to really create deeper connection with your body and to foster deep listening. So to really listen to the message that's coming from the body and to really practice with the body with the intention to create deep connection with the body. So for this practice, you might want to modify and play with a bolster. It's not needed, but it's nice if you have one handy. And if you're dealing with knee issues, it's great to have some blocks at your hand. Alright, so if any posture doesn't feel right, creates short, sharp, pinching sensations in any part of your body, stop what you're doing, reduce what you're doing, and if you cannot get any comfort in the position, just skip this posture, listen to your body. Alright, so let's get ready. So to start with, let's come seated on the yoga mat, either folded leg or cross leg, whatever feels good for you. We take a moment to really arrive and get ready for our practice internally. So just come sitting with your spine nice and straight and lengthen the top of your head towards the sky. Take a deep inhale, exhale and close your eyes. Drop your shoulders down and away from your ears and gently lift through your heart, allowing the tail bone to gently drop and the body to soften. We're here to create connection, connecting with your breath. Listen to your breath, feel into your breath. And see how your breath connects to your body, how your breath moves your body. Without really changing the breath, just see which areas of the body are affected by your breath. You might feel sensations of rising and falling in the chest area, in the sides of the rib cage, perhaps in the belly, or even in the back, in the kidney area, or in the shoulders. Just feel into all those spaces that are moved by your breath. If you feel to set an intention for your practice, it is the time now to do so. And dropping the attention into the heart space and bringing the hands into Namaste, gently bowing the head to the hands to the heart. And release your hands back into your lap and gently open your eyes. So we'll get started with our first posture, Sphinx. So I'll take you into that. So come lying on your belly. And for Sphinx, we want to prop onto our elbows, and the elbows are slightly in front of the shoulders at hip distance, the palms face down. If you come into this posture and it doesn't feel right, it's too much sensation in your lower back, here a bolster comes handy, so you can simply reduce what you're doing and lowering down by leaning over a bolster. If you want to intensify sensation because you don't feel enough when you're in Sphinx, just come onto your bolster. You could even intensify by bringing the knees up. So this is now a practice on deep listening. So here I would really like to encourage to listen what your body needs today. So let's get into swings. Let's come propping on the elbows. So the elbows are a little in front of the shoulders, shoulder width, palms face down. And take a moment to just feel. You want to feel an opening across the front side of the body and a gentle compression in the lower spine. So if you feel this is really too much, lower down onto your bolster. If you feel nothing really, you can come up onto your bolster, prop your elbows onto your bolsters. And from here, finding your right position, closing your eyes and making last adjustments such as gently lifting through the heart, keeping the head in line with the spine, finding a position of Sphinx that's comfortable, effortless, that feels easeful, and settling into stillness. You want to keep your body motionless and relaxed. The more you relax your muscles, the more you allow actually the deep tissues to be affected by the posture that you're in. The more you allow your body to come into a space of healing, opening, deepening. Relax all of the facial expression, especially the jawline, the forehead. See if there's some extra tension in the neck or shoulders that are unnecessary to be in this pose. Allow your chest and belly to soften, your hips to be heavy, your legs to be relaxed, and dropping into your breath. Feel your breath moving through your body without deepening or changing the breath. Just again, feel all those areas in the body that are moved by your breath, touched by your breath. If you find it hard to stay in the moment and with your breath, deepen your breath and draw it into your abdomen. That helps to ground. You stay here for one last minute. If you want to deepen your Sphinx, you're welcome. You can come up onto your bolster or you can straighten your arms. Pointing the hands slightly outward really helps me to come into this shape. And just stay here with your breath, deeply relaxing the entirety of the body. And with this relaxation, stretching and opening the front line, which is the chest, the belly, the front of the hips, the thighs. And you bring a compression into your lower spine that brings strength and healing to the bones in the lower spine. Last 3 breaths. And after your 3rd breath, slowly and mindfully lower down. Bring your chest to the ground. Turn your elbows out, allowing one cheek to rest on the floor And the direction you're facing with your head, pull out that knee sideways. That gives a counter stretch in your lower back. And just stay here to rest for a moment. Deeply feel your body. Connect with your body. Feel the echoes of the shape. And when you're ready, bring your knee back in. Turn your head back to center. Gently push into your palms and come back sitting on your heels. We'll get ready for the next posture. The next posture gives greater connection with the hips. It is square. So for square, you come sitting. And here it might be handy to have your blocks if you're dealing with knee issues. So you have your feet roughly underneath your knees. And it is a posture in which we fold forward and work on the outer hips. So if you come into this posture and it hurts your knees, you can use your blocks to actually support your knees. And as you support your knees, you will get around this knee pinching sensation. Or if it doesn't help, you can also open the legs a little bit more into just crossed leg, easy position, Sukhasana, and fold from there. So let's get ready. The feet are right underneath the knees. Spine is nice and straight. From here, we start gently, bit by bit, walking the hand forward to fold forward and take it as far as it feels right. Maybe here is your point to practice. You might want to use your bolster. Lean over your bolster. If that feels right, you can bring the bolster onto the floor and release your arms onto the bolster, your forearms, or you can come all the way down to the floor and practice with your forearms on the floor, with your head on the floor. See what is the right expression for you today. And also here, we don't want to go into the deepest expression possible, but actually we want to stay somewhere where we feel sensation in the outer hips and throughout the back line of the body, stretching the back, but not to a point that it influences our relaxed breath or that we feel we cannot hold it for very long. So we want to be in a certain point of comfort of being able to actually sit in this posture and at the same time feel the outer hips and feel sensations across the spine. And dropping back into your breath. Allowing your breath to move through your body. Observing the breath as it touches all different spaces in the body. You might feel your breath even in your back. On inhale, a sensation of expansion in your back, and on exhale, a gentle dropping, deepening of the posture naturally. You might even feel the inhale in your hips, expanding, creating space in your hips, and the exhale, creating greater relaxation in the hips. We will stay here for 3 more breaths, deeply relaxing into square. And after your 3rd breath, activate your hands, turn your palms down, and gently, really slowly come out of the posture. Walk your hands back to your body, bring your spine to upright, and remain for a moment. open your eyes, check which leg is in the front. So to remember how to continue next, you might want to open your legs for a moment, wiggle out your legs, and get ready for the second side. So for the second side now, you want to make sure that the opposite leg is in front. Again, check in with your knees. If you feel you need support, please use your blocks. And from here, again, we start our process of deepening into the hip stretch, into the opening of the back line. Walk your hand forward and down. See where you want to rest. Come in over your bolster, on your thighs, or the bolster on the floor, resting the forearms on your bolster, or come all the way to the floor, resting the forearms on the floor, resting your head on the floor, stretching the arms out in front, whatever feels right. The eyes are closed. Again, we are at a point where we feel sensation, but not too much. So we want to be comfortably here for a couple of minutes and be able to breathe freely, to sit in a relaxed way. Your body is giving very clear signs what's too deep. If you feel the muscles start tensing, that's a sign that you're pushing a little bit over the edge too far. Or if you feel your breath is influenced, or if you feel your mind is getting really racy, that might be because you're just a little too deep in the posture. So back off a little and stay here. In Yin, it is not the deepest expression that gives the greatest opening in the body, but it is to be there in the posture for time, in complete relaxation. That is where the opening is coming from. So time matters more than depth in order to create opening in the deep tissues. Observe your breath, how it moves in the body, which areas are moved by your breath. And we're staying here for 3 last breaths. And after your third breath, whenever that is for you, turn your palms back down on the ground to activate your hands and slowly start walking your hands back towards your body. And roll up your spine vertebra by vertebra. Come sitting upright. Lean back on your hands and open your legs. Just take a moment to be still here and to feel the echoes of the posture in your body. If you feel a little wiggle is needed, you can shake out your legs a little. And that brings us into our last posture. So for our last posture, we come into a twist. For this twist, we just come lying on the back. And as we lie on the back, bringing the arms out to the side, drawing the knees into the chest, and allow your knees to drop over towards one side. And draw your head towards the opposite side. If that doesn't feel right for you and your hips or in your sides, take your bolster in between your knees. That will give release. Other than that, just allow your whole body to deeply relax here into this twist. We're working now on the spine and actually also on the nervous system. Twisting is having an equalizing effect on the nervous system, a soothing effect. You're staying here again, dropping into the body, into the breath, feeling how the breath moves through the body. How deep can you feel your breath? You stay here for 3 more breaths. And after your third breath, as you inhale, draw your knees back into your chest. Remain here for a moment, center your head, and when you're ready, drop your knees to the other side and turn your head over towards the opposite side, away from your knees. Again, check in if you would like to practice here with a bolster in between your knees. Might give some release in the hips if you feel that's too much. And drop back into deep relaxation of the body. Deep listening to what's present. Staying closely connected to the body, to the breath, to the movement of breath in the still body. You stay here for 3 more breaths. After your third breath, whenever that is for you, as you breathe in, draw your knees back to center. Bring your head back into the center line. Drop your feet to the floor. And whenever you feel ready, extend your legs. And we'll prepare for final relaxation. So the feet are a little apart, falling to the outside. There's a space in between your hands and your body. The body is roughly symmetrical. From here we completely soften all of the body. The forehead, the eyebrows, the jawline, the shoulders, the chest, the belly, the groins, the thighs, the lower legs, the feet, toes, the upper arms, the forearms, the hands, the fingers, the whole body is deeply rested, relaxed, soft, given over to the earth. We take a moment here to deepen into our own inner silence. This is finishing off our practice for today. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice to create greater connection to your body. I wish you a wonderful, connected rest of your day and hope to see you soon on the mat. Namaste.